Hello and welcome to Born Suckers channel on Elliott Wave of natural gas with Fibonacci. What we've done here today, or rather on Sunday or Friday's close, we've got this what appears to be a bull flag. Some might call it that, but that's not what it is. I believe we are currently in. Let me just create this a little bit larger. Well, get this the daily chart, and I'm going to go fix this. It's not always perfect. Here, I believe we have finished wave B, which finished slightly higher than wave 5. Wave 5 high of 9.664, whereas wave B high is 9.67, and that is absolutely acceptable. It is acceptable for wave B to go slightly higher than wave 5. Now, I believe we are in or have begun the wave C, and the initial mignette wave 1 has been completed. And here it is right here. This is the mignette wave 1, where wave 3, it appears wave 5. So let me just draw this out for you to make it very clear. Very clear what the impulse wave is. So if you make it on the 5 minute, it's clear. Okay. So here we've got we have just one. There's initially 1 right here, 3, 4, and 5 low. So that's a much smaller, I'm going to call that a micro. I'll color it a nice, well, it's not a very good color. It's not either a very good color, but I'll call it this pinkier color. Good visibility. And the trend-based fib, of course, it's not always going to be perfect, but we can tweak the coordinates here later. Right. Oops, the backgrounds don't really need to see. I'd like to see that. And we had a high of 9.669, which is what we got, and a low here of 576, and a swing high right here of 642. Okay, as we see, wave 3 from wave 1, you could call this here 1, 2, 3 at the 2.618 level, 3, 4, and 5 terminating down below beyond 4.618. Whereas we were to add 764 could also be included. Now that's wave, I believe that to be wave 1, a sub-mignette wave 1, or mignette wave 1. Going forward, let's just collapse this a little bit. We got lots of time in between. which is going to give us a corrective A, B, C wave, and this would be 1 through 5. I'm not going to get too fancy with the colors. It's there. It's been complete. Now, actually, I believe this to be here. Yeah, where 2 terminates, wave C of the ABC correction completes right up here. You can do this yourself. This is actually a diagonal. I will try and draw this out because there always is some confusion associated with that sort of a thing. And there we go to 5, terminating up here with C, the larger vignette wave. Waves. So what I also would like you to do, if you could, read in the description box below and try and download Discord and join my community. I trying to build a community apart from, the regular public chat sites, but however, not everybody's going to get in. I mean, if you are a bit of a, have some skills and would like to share with us and cross-check where we're at, this is how I map this out. So anyway, back to the Elliott wave analysis here. Again, we're going to go to a larger, or a one less than the vignette wave, this orange, and I believe this to be 1 or 3 rather. This would be 1, and 2 had terminated up over here someplace above this high, and now it's going to do this over here down to complete, which is not yet known as of now where wave 3 terminates, but it will be a 5-wave count, and it could be far, far below, which I will attempt to do right now. Okay, so what do? We take immediately, we want to just see, I'm not going to do this to the exact coordinates, but if that is 2 and I expect a gap down here in a few hours of wave 3, somewhere in the neighborhood here, it could be beyond, it could be close to an approximate, and that gap down is going to bring us, if you held short, you're going to get to see the rewards here over the weekend from the weekend hold. Of course, this is the 15-minute. We are going to see a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sort of a move here. So actually, this is going to be a sub-vignette to a micro. Excuse me. This would be a vignette. This is a sub-vignette. This is a sub-micro. Change the color to blue there. Okay. Now, that's what I see here. Time is relative, depending. I imagine 3 is just going to be a quick gap down into here somewheres. Also, something to keep in mind, when a big move like this happens, this initial wave 1 in the sub-vignette, you tend to get, I'm just going to use a pitchfork, but we tend to get from this previous high to this high down to this low. We're going to get this channel that is going to kind of confine or give us a guidelines as to where wave 3 is going to travel. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be within all of that all the time. As we see right here, the market maker has made it look as if this is 1, 2, and 3, and this is an impulse wave due to it appears to be an impulse wave. And now we're sitting outside of that channel. So what the market maker has led a lot of traders to believe is that this is going out and it will go higher. But that's not a problem. That's likely not what's going to happen. And we were at the 10-minute mark. I will leave this here. We're just going to change this. And I want everybody to kind of take notice here. I mean, there is a lot of lines here, and what it appears to be, it's very difficult to start seeing what we're looking at. And I'm going to remove some of these other levels, as I believe we are going to shoot right through them. I'll just mark it with that. And a nice, lighter lines that are easily identifiable. And this one here as well. And there we go. So we're probably going to be moving within this channel for a lot of wave. Let me just change this visibility here. Oh, no, that's okay. Right. So that's what I have here. Not that gap. It is going to gap down, trend based of 1. It is going to gap down here on the open at 6 p.m. Eastern into somewhere into this range here somewhere. So, like wherever it may fall into the big gap. And please keep in mind, we're also on a few days ahead. Tomorrow or the next day, we are going to see, or even tomorrow, the next few days, we're going to see the contract roll over to the October contract, which means this gap may not close. It could very well come up to here, but likely the gap is not going to close. Most likely is not going to close. I'm not saying it's hard and fast, but there are some gaps that do not close due to contract rollover. So as I mentioned before, if you would be so kind to read the description of the video, and I would like to see you in my Discord community going forward, and hopefully we have a good trading week ahead of us. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.